All right, welcome back, Entertainment Daily Lovers. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of refreshing of memory, okay? One of Mr. JD's supporter, okay, the Caucasian lady, one of those, her confession. That's what we are going to be diving into in this particular video. And some of you might want to ask, why are we doing this? Don't worry, I will tell you why. Welcome back, Entertainment Daily Lovers. Thank you so very much for joining us. And if you are joining for a very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you will not miss when we're posting live, when we are going live, or when we are posting a video. That being said, let's get right into this video right about now. Now, some of you want to ask, why are you people taking us back and bringing up things that have already passed? Okay, I'll tell you why. This is 2024, and JD had already told his story long time ago, came out 2024 and did his tell-all. So if he is able to take us back and try to refresh our memory of how terrible Kora Obidi treated him and everything that happened, then I think we have to refresh the memory of everyone so you get the full story, so you be the judge. You will not be misled by what some persons are saying. We have to bring out everything for you. So that is one of the reasons why we're doing this. Another reason why we are also doing this is the fact that Kora Obidi's case, the restraining order against Crystal, the other supporter of JD that is also a Caucasian, that hearing is coming up on the 30th from what we hear. Okay, words on the streets. And we have already seen that these women that support this man, they've already started their ganging up, okay? They've been discussing how they are flying into the United States, those that are based outside United States, those that are based in different states like Atlanta, Minnesota, Minneapolis, wherever, name it, in the United States. They all want to fly into LA where this stuff is going to be held, so they will go and support this woman that distributed child's stuff that she shouldn't have done. But they don't see anything wrong, probably because the children that we are talking about is not their children, and their father was okay because he was collecting gifts and money. Not only his friend in the UK, like both of his friends in the UK that are now his ex-friends confirmed that. So with all of this, let me allow you to listen to this woman's confession. This is Madam KB that is talking, okay? All right. So let's get ready. Hold on. I want to get us to a point where we can get
to the video and tell us what you think in the comment sections. Thank you for watching.
I know you've probably heard a lot of things said about me. And I just want to kind of start at the beginning to let you all know that I haven't commented or anything on anybody's posts in 8 months, okay? 8 months. And I apologized to the Obidi family for my part in anything, which was really only a month's time, because
remember that when you are on the right path, you don't need to apologize for anything. So let that sink in.
I really was so new to this whole saga. You guys would probably laugh at me for the simple fact that I did not know Justin. I didn't know Kora, nothing. Kora came up on my feed one day when she was in labor. I watched it for about 10 minutes, and I was just kind of like, this is really weird that her husband was pulling her in an empty swimming pool across the room while she was laying there in pain in labor, and he was concerned with setting the cameras up, and I got off. The next time it came up on my feed, it was Kora.
The thing is, nobody needs to laugh at her because she didn't know them. They are not that popular. Not Kora, not Justin. They are not popular. They're not Jay-Z. They're not Beyonce. That everybody needs to know who they are. Neither are they Michelle or Obama, okay?
Moving a crib by herself out of the back of a U-Haul. And I was thinking to myself, didn't she just have a baby? What's going on here? That was the end of that. Well, things kept coming up on my news feed. Like Justin had his own page. That came up. And I watched that a little bit. I made a comment on it, and a lady named Mary Smith reached out to me and started telling me about the whole story of what was going on. Well, her knowledge of it, should I say.
Not her knowledge of it, but her version and JV's version of the story. That's why I told you that a lot of these women that are supporting this man are supporting him blindly because they did not listen to the whole story before joining him.
And then she put me in a chat group that she had created. There's been many rumors that I created the chat group, but that is not true. It was her that created it, and there was already several people in it. And they were talking about things I had never even heard of, because
Let this also sink. This Kim Baker is telling you that there were several people at the time that they were adding her to this group. There were several people that were already there. But yet, Mr. JD will refer to Kora and her supporters as the terrorists.
I was very, very new to this stuff. I knew nothing about anything in the past of these guys. And so I just kind of sat and watched and listened to what they were saying. And every now and then I would make a comment here or there. You know, they were reporting to CPS. They were reporting to immigration and whatnot. And they would say, oh, go report her. And I would say, okay. I never reported Kora ever to any.
Did you hear this woman saying they were reporting her to CPS and asking everybody to go do that? These are women that are married with kids.
Anybody, ever. I may have said I did, but I swear I'm on my children's lives. I never reported her because I didn't know her. And so that's how that all started. I left the group because my phone was nonstop day and night. Ding, 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 ding. I left the group. I just found it very weird. They kept going over the same stuff, the same stuff, the same stuff. The very next day, I woke up and Marzina started a new group and added me to it. And I went on there and asked, what is this?
You see how this woman is talking and she's naming names. So you know that she was an inner kakus, okay? This is someone from the inside. Do you understand?
And she started a new group because there was a mole in the other one. And that saga went on. Once again, I didn't say much in that group. I just listened, watched, and then I got to the point where I decided, you know what? I am the kind of person that I need facts. So I said, I'm going to hire a private investigator. There was a girl named Melissa. Okay? She's another one you see going around making a lot of nasty comments about Kora now. She said to me that she talked to Justin's mother and that Justin's mom wanted to talk to me.
So do you see the difference between Kora's parents and Kora's family and this man's family? His family are even comfortable talking to strangers and okay with the fact that strangers will help to bash the mother of their grandchildren.
So I said, okay. So Justin's mom got a hold of me. And I spoke with her through text, which, mind you, I have never gotten rid of anything. I have all the proof. And then she eventually asked me if she could call me on the phone because her and her husband wanted to speak to me. And so I gave her my phone number. She came and called me, and I talked to her for a little bit. And I told her what my plans were. And she said, okay. And we hung up. That was the end of that conversation. She texted me, I believe a day or two later, and asked me if Justin could call me. I said, sure. So Justin called me. I never reached out to Justin.
Here this woman is talking about, but she mentioned her plans, but she did not tell us what her plans were. So this is to tell you that she too, she was a deep plotter. And people that are feeling sorry for her, please don't.
I had never spoken to Justin before. He reached out to me. He called me. I have numerous phone calls of him calling me. Log records. We talked, gosh, 8 to 10 times a day. Him calling me, him texting me, so on, so on, so on. Okay? And
imagine how vindictive this man is that he's calling people 8 to 10 times a day. The other of his ex-besties said she was the last person and first person he spoke to. Each and every one of them have similar stories to tell you how determined this man is in pulling down his ex.
And he told me lots of stories that blew me away, stories I was just like appalled at. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, these poor children. He was so believable because he's such a good pathological liar. He lies. Everything out of his mouth is a lie, but he's very, very convincing. So I can see why all these women follow him, why all these women stroke his ego. I can see it because he fooled me, but not for long. Within a couple weeks, I figured him out and I started questioning him over and over and over. And his stories changed by the hour, not just by the day, by the hour. And there were other women that were involved, and believe me, one of them was an attorney. We all questioned him over and over and over, and we all have text messages to prove it. Okay?
I wonder what kind of an attorney that could not see that this man was lying. But anyway, they're all on the same level.
I have audio. I have all kinds of proof. He's a liar, and he's a narcissist. And when he got called out on his lies, he got pissed off, sent me a message, and said, don't ever contact me again. So I never did. That was the end of that. But if you notice, you've got all these little bloggers of his constantly bringing my name up. And I'm constantly being told about it. And I'm sick of it. My phone rings from morning till night, nonstop, because bloggers like Zoe Tundra has put my phone number out there. Blessing has
I think Zoe is same person as Crystal.
put my phone number out there. Why do they keep bringing my name up? I haven't talked about any of them. I haven't been on their pages. Nothing. So what is their problem? Once again, I want to just say again, I apologize for anything that I ever said about Kora, ever. Because the more that I started actually paying attention to her instead of just listening to the stories that Justin fed me, I was like, wow, what an amazing mom. She really loves her children. And she is so...
The thing is, you don't even need to look too deep to discover between these two, Kora and Mr. JD, who is lying, who is being manipulative.
beautiful. Her laugh, her sense of humor is, oh my gosh, she has me rolling sometimes. Her smile is so contagious. She's just got a beautiful soul, and you can tell. She portrays herself through her music, through her dance. This is why everybody loves her. And I sit and I watch these bloggers. I don't say anything, but I watch them. And they scrutinize everything she does. You know, you take...
This is one of his supporters telling you how this, and it is so obvious. But yet, this man comes out and tells you that it is Kora and her people that are scrutinizing him.
United States. Staple food, potatoes, rice, noodles. It's always put with a meal, always. And if she makes her children noodles, she makes sure she puts so many fresh vegetables and chicken in there. What is the difference of putting a chicken drum down with mac and cheese, like most parents do to their children? Nope. That's all she feeds her kids. I mean, sometimes I sit there and I think, they ever raised children? And if they did, are their children even part of their lives? What would their...
Good question, because these women, some of the things that comes out of their mouth is unbelievable.
children say about them in the way... Please, I would like to know what exactly he told you about Kora. Okay, I know who you are. You're Sonia. I actually tried to get a hold of you because I wanted to go live with you, and I can still do that one day. He told me a lot of things about Kora. He told me that she...
Thank you so very much